I thought science could fix my problems, cure my boredom and give me romance. But now I know that one machine can't give you everything, no matter how advanced. So I started thinking, building, experimenting, working, welding. After 1 year, I had done it, done the impossible, or so it did appear. Now I am time traveling, history unraveling, don't know when to go. I am riding dinosaurs, killing kings with swords, out on my own. There are Morlocks everywhere, conundrums in the air. I'm a chronomatic soul. This time machine is out of control. Now the continuum is misaligned. I'm on the run for committing time crimes. I killed Hitler to become a savior, but there was another. I guess it's human nature. I ended all the wars and changed the Yankee score. Still after all of that, you won't even take my hand. So I am time traveling, history unraveling, don't know when to go. I am riding dinosaurs, killing kings with swords, out on my own. There are Morlocks everywhere, paradoxes there. I'm a chronomatic soul. This time machine is out of control. The terrifying robot war that nearly ended all humanity didn't hurt nearly as much as you saying that you don't love me. So I am time traveling, history unraveling, don't know when to go. I am riding dinosaurs, killing kings with swords, out on my own. There are Morlocks everywhere, conundrums in the air. I'm a chronomatic soul. This time machine is out of control. I have the power to do it. Tuesday night, you've got nowhere to go. Stay and relax and take it slow. Join for weird games that you don't even know. Welcome to Jeff's Twitch streaming show.
Hello, welcome to the stream. So this I'm playing right now is Ihatovo Monogatari, or the Stories of Ihatovo. I played it 2 weeks ago here for a mystery cozy Super Nintendo game, and make some more progress in this playthrough. It's the first playthrough on the stream as well. Last week, my character comes to this town of Ihatovo, and everyone says you got to meet this poet, Miyazawa, who was a real Japanese poet. And so they say, well, you got to go find his journal first. So I look around for the journal, and in the process, I stopped an illegal frog-run alcohol business, and I solved a mystery between an earth god and a fox who are fighting over a willow woman, and I stopped a bully from killing a kid's tree that was his pet. And now there's supposedly some sort of climate issue where the summer is frozen, and I'm supposed to find, let's see if I can remember his name here, I'm supposed to find Budley Guskin, save the crops that are freezing in the summer. So, let's see where I'm at. See if anyone says anything new here. So cold you never guess it's actually summer. I guess that's why everyone in town is feeling a bit down. That is that and the starvation. Yeah, there's this evil frog who is buying illegal booze from an ant queen and selling it in town at an exorbitant price. and I scared him into being good because he was allergic to mushrooms, and I brought in a giant mushroom. So yeah, when I get here to this town, the first thing that I did was, I'll show you my little check-in point over here. There's also a news office for people and a news office for cats to get information what you're supposed to do. But this here is supposed to be the Kenji Miyazawa's house and his friends here. He's been running about, trying his best to support the local farmers. Can't just let Kenji handle everything. I have to do my fair share too. It's not even, I guess it's an RPG, but it's more of sort of like a cozy story game where, whoop, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, you're just sort of given these situations to resolve. There's no fighting. It's almost like a visual novel that you play through. So here's Volcanic Research Center. Find that Guskin guy to help me with the frozen crops. Let's see, are both screens looking okay? That one, top one, looks like it got dark again. I'll have to figure out how to raise that brightness again. But somewhere between the screen capture and the video of the CRT, you can figure out what's going on, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, Dr. Kubo. Two of us are actually conducting an investigation. We're trying to come up with a way to warm up the Ihatovo area. It's Budley Gusko. It's Gusko, not Guskin. Dr. Kubo had a very interesting theory. He figured that if we could increase the amount of atmospheric carbon dioxide gas, we can increase the temperature. Voluntary climate change. So the real question is how we could go about doing that. You know, Dr. Kubo, I was thinking, if we set up explosives at the volcano at Carbonado Island, couldn't we get the eruption to carbon dioxide gas in the atmosphere? I was considering that idea as well. So beyond greenhouse effect, they wanted to actually make a volcano erupt. I was going to have to say the critter to handle the detonation. It'd be extremely dangerous. Lava flow would make it difficult to escape. Difficult, yes, but not impossible. I assume I'll be the guy who ends up going to the volcano. And as the head of the volcanic research facility, I feel like this is something I need to do. I don't want the same thing that happened 15 years ago to happen again. Everyone who suffered and died, all of the kids who lost their parents. I don't want anyone to go through that what Nellie and I went through. You lost your parents back then, didn't you, bud? I see. I'll try to think of a safe way to see this plan through. I think it was a volcanic explosion they were talking about. The two men allowed me to work as an assistant and go along with them to Carbonado Island. And the date came, we were all set to leave. I headed to Nellie's house and meeting place. Are you going to say the same thing here? Probably. Yep. Okay, so hopefully if I just go out of town, I'll be able to go to where the meeting place is. But if I go, let's see, is it down that way? I think that's the school. Yeah. I was going to see if I can find that cat office and see if the cats had anything useful to say. Let's see. Can I walk on the railroad? Nope, that's not safe. Let's see, was it this one? I think these are all just houses down here. Let's just be the main part of town. Here's a poet who sometimes gives you a poem and sometimes complains about the weather. The composer for this game did the music to all of the Pokemon Coliseum games, including the Gale of Darkness, and he also did a lot of the Harvest Moon games soundtracks. Here we are. I think this is the Ministry of Cats. Closed for training. Oh yes, they were training their new recruits. So maybe we'll get to meet some new cats when... Oh, and of course, if you haven't seen the anime, I highly recommend, although it's a depressing one, Night on the Galaxy Express, which is the writer that this game's based on. Well, it looks like it's going to be here. Let's see. I am going to Carbonado Island, too. It's almost as depressing as Grave of the Fireflies, but not quite. Let's see, nobody here. Yeah, it's definitely a tearjerker. But not as bad as Grave of the Fireflies. Their husbands are repairing the ship over at the harbor. All right, so let's see if I can find that. Oh, here we are. Maybe. This is Gusco's sister here. Or wife, one of the two. Dr. Gumbo and Bud are waiting in the ship. You should go there now. Okay, well, I'll see if I can find the ship. All right, let's go on our way. This right here, these pixel art cutscenes are sort of what makes the game for me. Nelly saw us off to Carbonado Island. After we reached Carbonado Island, we headed to the crater. Alright. Safely at Carbonado Island. Going to this crater is going to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. Someone will have to stay here to make sure the crater gets destroyed. Am I supposed to go look around at something? Let's see. Go ahead and leave this to me, Dr. Kubo. I'll flip the switch. But I'll be fine. Somebody's got to do this. Then I'll do it. You can't. You're not as fast on your feet as I am. Just leave it to me. Okay. I'll go along with your plan, but you should be all the more careful. We left everything to Bud and got a safe distance away from the island. Be careful. Yes, just leave it to me. I can handle this on my own and get a safe distance in the meantime. Okay. Well, let's see if that's what I'm actually supposed to do. All we can do is wait, huh? You want to go back for the time being? We headed back to the village and waited for the sound of the explosion. We'll head back to pick up Bud once the smoke starts rising from the crater. Doctor, where's my brother? He stayed behind on Carbonara Island. What? Somebody had to stay to flip the switch. There's no need to worry. We only used a small amount of explosives. We might not have used enough explosives to trigger a full eruption, but we couldn't put Bud's life at risk. Just about time for the explosion. There it is. The explosion was far too big. Did Bud add explosives after we left the island? Carbonado Island is... We can't save him. Considering that explosion was as big as it was, he'd had to have been caught up in the blast. Got to be sure that he'd save everyone. He knew he had to make the volcano erupt. He gave his life to see the mission through. Oh, Bud. Well, now we check and see if it even works at all. Carbonado's Island volcano erupted, spewing carbon gas into the atmosphere. It spread across the skies of Ihatovo. Budley Gusko had saved everyone at the cost of his own life. You don't get that in kids' games these days. People sacrificing themselves, probably needlessly. Millie had come to pay me a visit. I found this while I was going through my brother's things. It was a journal. I want you to have it. Thank you so much for everything. I took the journal. To my surprise, it was one of Kenji's journals. I obtained the Journal of Ceremonial Laws. The explosion of Carbonado Island caused the temperature to go up at the next sunrise. The people of Ihatovo calmed down, and their lives became peaceful again. Wouldn't the clouds have caused it to get cold first? That fall, Ihatovo was blessed with a bigger harvest of crops than usual. Now I'll save my game there. Chapter 6, Osvald and the Elephants. So I can now go here, and this, the Shellfire lets me talk to animals, and there was a, had to do some chores for some animals to get that. And then the journals that I have there are, I need to find, I think it's 7 journals for Kenji. Let's see, she talks about the weather change. I saw another guest in the room next door, a woman. And is that Millie? Let's see. Hello there. My first time in town. I came to see the music festival that happened next month. Ooh, I wonder if I get to see that. Yeah. Well, there's quite a few things about this game that aren't realistic. But if you're going to have a carbon gas increase the temperature, they should also have the ash cloud. And the cinema is showing a romantic movie. Okay, this isn't the cinema. This is just his house. I've never been to the cinema, not even once. Can you take me, please? No, I will not take a random kid to the movies. I'm sorry. When I first got to this town, they were talking about there was a Charlie Chaplin film showing. And it's also when I found out that Charlie Chaplin was banned from the United States for being a communist. Ihatovo is going to be nice and warm thanks to Bud Gusko. He saved the farmers and everyone else in this town too. It's probably about time for Kenji to head back home. Well, I haven't seen Kenji. I don't know where he was. I see. Budley Gusko stayed behind on Carbonado Island. We lost a good man. Let's see, did he say the same thing? Yep. Okay. These are usually the people I check in with the journals that I have. I pray that Budley Gusko will find happiness in the afterlife. Nice and warm, thanks to Bud Gusko. Yep. Yeah, and these pixel art, portraits of the characters are really cool too. All right, so we'll check with the Ministry of Cats and Ministry of People and see if they tell me what to do next. And the nice thing is, if you're just jumping in here the first time, each of these little chapters sort of stands out on its own story. I got some new information for you, Meow. You and Mr. Osvald, the most prestigious merchant in Ihatovo, Meow? I don't. He's got quite a collection of journals, Meow. He lives just west of the village, Meow. He visit Mr. Orbel's home. Osbel's. Okay. Let's see what these people have to say. There's a forest where elephants live west of Ihatovo. Have you ever seen elephants before? Me, the person, or my character in the game? I'll say no. Well, you should definitely go see them. We can go see some 16-bit elephants. Let's see, if I just exit town, will it let me walk over there? Let's see. Okay, so we'll go to Osbel's estate. Working in the field is a chef's job, you know. It is. There's an elephant just standing there. I'm guessing this is an elephant barn? Elephant house? There aren't enough workers here. It makes everyone's job harder. Pushing out all the crops that are harvested here. Okay. Oh, I could probably talk to this elephant. Hello there. I'm a white elephant. It's fun seeing everyone work, isn't it? Oh, so the elephant doesn't have to work. I see how it is. Just the humans. Are you Osbel? You are. The richest man in Ihatovo. I should introduce myself that time. Hello, Melissa Coulter. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay. Whoop. Oh no, I deleted the message on accident. I didn't mean to do that. Well, hopefully. Okay. I'm Osbel, the richest man in Ihatovo. Okay. So here we have Osbel Estate. Yes. And the man of the house is quite a talented salesman. Okay. Let's see what he has to say. Got any ideas about how to make some money? How are things going in town? Hey, sorry, but could you go and have a talk with Leo Nost for me? Maybe see if he has any good ideas? I remember meeting that person, but it was a couple weeks ago, so we'll see if I can find him now. Might be to talk to most of the people in town here. There's an elephant. All right. Well, since the city is the only place, the other option I have to go right now, I'll assume Leo Nost is in here. And let's see if I can remember who he is. Oh, it's right here. This guy. Okay. You saw an elephant? It's a pretty good guess. Just I was going to go talk to him for a clue, but it's who I was looking for. You saw an elephant at Mr. Osbel's house? Oh, a white one. How rare. What? Is there any way to make some money off of it? Did Mr. Osbel ask about that? Ha! I don't think it would be that simple. It's like a zoo, elephant talent show. Mr. Osbel, just a moment, Meow. Well, word is he's the sort of man who will do anything for money, Meow. Okay. Should I go? I'll go talk to him again just to see if he's says anything different. Otherwise, I'll go talk around town and see what I'm supposed to do. Thank you, Melissa Coulter, for the messages. Oh, is that the elephant I need to talk to? Maybe I'll just ask him how to make money. I drank water 50 times today. Ah, nothing makes me happier than a hard day's work. Let me tell you what happened. The white elephant suddenly came out here from the forest and showed up here at my home. At first I was a little scared, but I talked with it for a while and got it to help me out with a bit of work. It seemed to enjoy doing the work, so I thought to myself, you know, I can make a good use of this animal. Ha! I can't believe my luck. I earned plenty of money by putting the elephant to work. By the way, could you help me out? Could you go into the town and look for a tin-plate clock? Oh, of course. On that tin-plate clock for the elephant as a present. Okay, so at least he's giving the elephant a present, so he's not 100% evil, he's just like 99% evil. Let's see, who has a clock in town? Yeah. Let's see. I should lower this a little bit. Let's check and see. Yeah, now you can actually see me playing the game with a controller. Yeah. Verify it's real and all that. Let's see. Clocks. Well. Yes, I know he'll do anything for money. He's giving an elephant a clock, though. Tin-plate clock. If that's the case, I think Cairo Brigade Leader will be able to help you out. If I remember right, that's the evil frog who had the illegal alcohol smuggling ring. And I guess he's back in town. Let's check and see. I scared him straight with a mushroom. See, is it here? Nope, that's some lady's house. Venusian Band. They're the only professional band in this town. They're performing at the cinema. Ooh. Well, let's see if I can find out where the cinema is, too. Alright, so I'm going to look for the cinema first. Well, no, I think the... Is this the frog bar? Let's see. Yep, there it is. A tin-plate clock. I have a junk one if you don't mind. Yes. It's hung up outside the shop. I'll be glad to wash my hands of it, so please take it. White elephant's a good one. Osbel sure loves journals. He really is despicable. At least that frog knows what's what. Where's the clock? Did I get it? No. Where's this clock? Uh-oh. Clock? Clock? See if the cat tells me anything new now. No. Well, maybe... Usually the items show up in my list here, and it didn't show up in my list. Alright, so let's go to the cinema first, and then we'll figure out this clock situation. So I'm guessing it would be like a, it'd be like a silent film that is this band doing the orchestra for, or the music for. Show some westerns already. cool effect with the music and the flickering screen there. I'll have to do a clip of this where I cut the screen even smaller so you can just see that particular scene there with the music. That'd be kind of interesting. Trim the screen down to that. Do we have a special guest on the show? Let me check and see. We've got the star of the show, Little Miss Dharma. Oh, now I gotta reach my controller. Okay, Kitty, I know I pulled you up here, but now I need to get my controller. So I'll have to set you to the side so I can reach it. Oh, no? What are you doing? Okay, she's done. That's, she doesn't support my artistic endeavors very much, so that's about all I get out of her. Everybody seems to enjoy this movie, too. Yeah, I'll have to look and see what the different movies are in here to see what little images I can capture. Spent all your money on movies. Okay, so I'm going to leave town and see if I do have the clock, even though it's not shown in my inventory. Otherwise, I'll have to figure out how to pick it up. Okay, same elephant. You still not found the clock? No, I didn't. Let's check and see if he says anything else here one more time. No, I didn't. All right. That frog supposedly had it outside something, but what? I guess worst case scenarios here is I'll look for a guide on my phone if I somehow misplace this clock. Excuse me. I do need something. I don't know where the clock is. Let's see. I don't see any clocks in here. All right. I'm going to cheat. Don't tell anyone. I just happened to have forgotten where the clock is. Let's see. Okay, it's somewhere out here, I guess. I had the right idea. There it is. Okay. You just had to be smart enough and listen to the frog when he told you where it was. Alright. Well, I don't feel too bad about that cheat. Because I wouldn't have given me that piece of information again. Alright, so now I say I do have the clock. I hand over the clock. Ha ha ha! Thank you for helping me out. I'll give this tin plate clock to the white elephant as a present. Look at that picture. It's like an elephant wrapper. I'll just attach it to a 100-kilogram chain first. Oh, so he's meant to be a chain. He won't be able to run away. That elephant is as good as mine. Still, I really should err on the side of caution. Can I ask you for another thing? Go search for a big set of shoes in town. Find some shoes big enough for an elephant to wear. Okay. I don't see any problems with this. Alright. Finding shoes in town. So probably what I have to do is get all this stuff for him and then cuss him out for me to jerk to the elephant. Yeah, if I ever do a rap album, it'll definitely be that elephant with a clock on the cover. Shoes for an elephant? I don't know where you'd find that. Shoes that big. You got an elephant shoes? No. Paper mache, huh? We're going to make some paper mache shoes the elephant will just stomp on. Thank you, Melissa Coulter, for redeeming things, but I don't know what they do. They are supposed to show up as notifications on my screen while I'm playing, so I'll have to figure out how to do that. Is that little area in the upper right of my screen is supposed to have nice little things that show up in Flash when people do things like that, but I'm tech illiterate, as I've said before. The plot of this stream is if there was a time traveler from the 80s was forced to do a Twitch stream. That's what's this is going on here. You're not who I'm talking to, but he does have a good point. I obtained red paper mache shoes. Let's see what those look like in my inventory. Yep, perfect elephant shoes. Well, I had it set up for the notifications to show up on the screen, but Some of these things take some sort of maintenance. You have to sort of put them back on there. Okay. All right, back to Osville. Let's see if he has any other silly things I need to get for the elephant. He's still working in the field? Uh-oh, elephant's having a hard time working now. Oh, I'm tired. Santa Maria. The elephant's Catholic? Hopefully, the elephant will trample this man and we'll have some good justice here. You gonna keep me waiting on those shoes? No, I'll get them out of my inventory. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Definitely so pleased to have these shoes. Look at that. Now he's got his wrapper clock and his shoes. I'll add some extra weight to that. Ha ha ha. Oh, what else you got? I'll work even harder. I'll work it even harder tomorrow. White elephant's been doing a lot of work. Hasn't been feeling well. Yeah, maybe I can just talk this elephant into killing him. We'll see if that works out. I'm tired, Santa Maria. Okay, let's see if I gotta talk to other people here. After each 5 bales of hay, still working hard. Oswald made a lot of money using that elephant. Okay. Anyone else here to talk to? Okay, I'll talk to these people in the house. And then I'll go see if anyone in town knows what to do. Still that. Okay. I'll go to my little tip counters and see if they know what I'm supposed to do. Seven days have passed. Is the elephant doing okay? One night I decided to pay a visit to Osbel's house. Okay, so it's a week later. Go talk to the elephant. Oh, he's still alive at least. Oh, barely. I'm in so much pain it's almost time for me to say goodbye, Santa Maria. Oh, he's all chained up and crying. Oh, man. That sounds promising. Working like an elephant like a slave is bound to make it snap. I like that, where that's going for the story. And these people just say the elephants. Yep. And talk about how bad they feel for the elephant, but no one's doing anything, of course. That's all up to me. Didn't they even give it a name yet? They should at least name the elephant. Wahaha! I'm racking in the money now. I should go out and capture a few more elephants. Okay. So I just show up and get more depressed each time? Is that what this story is? Oh, it's over here. This is, I think, the forest that the elephant came from. Oh. Okay, so there's other elephants, so they can hopefully team up and kick this billionaire's butt. Okay, so it's nighttime here. Am I supposed to go to my bed? So this is just save the game. Okay, so everyone's in for the night. Well, let's go talk around the town and see if anyone tells me about elephants. This is where the train comes in and where I started the game. I wonder if the cinema has anything to do with it, no? No, my usual places are locked. Okay, maybe I'll just go back and talk to Orsbell and the people up there. I think the town's mostly closed up at night. Let's see. Even the frog bar. It's usually hopping. No booze for that joke? All right, White Elephant, what do you got to say, other than your depressing cutscene about dying? Oh, okay. Hey, all right, now we got something. Elephant wants me to go warn the other elephants. Yeah, I'll see how much progress I get tonight. Next week, I'm going to do the Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, and then I'll probably come back to this after that, because just to spice things up and then make it more exciting for me, trying to remember where I am. All right, elephants, let's do some stuff. Yeah, Elephant Riot. Look at that. The elephants stampeded towards Osbel's estate. I raced after them, and what I saw when I got there was... Yeah, wreck the place. Hopefully they killed him. I'm sad I didn't get to see a cutscene if we kill him. Thanks to you, the white elephant's life was spared. You have our gratitude. Let me tell you something that may be of interest to you in return. Osbel is a collector of rare journals. If you search through the rubble, I'm sure you'll be able to find one of them. Alright, here's the rubble. Journal of the Elephant Siblings. Okay. Osbel, blinded by his pursuit of profits, ended up being killed by the elephants. Yeah! Those who do not stop to think of the well-being of others will not prosper for very long. It would be foolish to think that there won't be another person like Osbel who shows up eventually. From what I've heard, the elephants went back to their forest and never showed themselves to another human again. Well, that's a happy ending. I'm glad they killed that guy. Gauche the Cellist. Gosh, I wonder how to pronounce that name. I'm going to be saying it a lot. I better look up how to pronounce it. Thank you, the internet. Let's see. Goosh. Okay. In case you ever see that name, now you know it's pronounced Goosh. Music is really wonderful. I'm looking forward to the music festival. Oh, awesome. So, we'll get a little music-based quest here, it looks like. Woo! 16-bit music festival! Let's see, should I look at the cinema first? Okay, that's just the romance film. I did hear their performance. Mr. Gauche has been performing poorly on the cello. Well... maybe the cats know about cellos. Cough, cough, I feel cold coming on, Meow. You should be careful, too. I've got news for you, Meow. Kenji often visits Mr. Gauche's house, Meow. Where's his house? I don't know, personally. I haven't got that kind of information, Meow. Okay. I wonder, do I try to talk to them at the cinema, or... part of the music festival, isn't it? Mr. Ghosh will be performing the Venusian band for the contest. He's our cello teacher. On the 5th journal, huh? Well, I'll be. Color me impressed. You've been working hard. I have. Mr. Ghosh hasn't been playing that cello at all well these days. Okay, let's go see if we can find him. This one looks like it'll be an ask around town type situation. Today's another wonderful day. Yep. Mr. Osbel was trampled by an elephant. What was an elephant even doing there? Elephants sure can be scary when they're mad. Yes, they can. Come back here. I want to hear what you have to say about cellists. Nope. See what you say now. Nothing says fall like a music festival, right? I want to go to a music festival in fall. Especially if it's a 16-bit band. What competition? Oh, singing. So, Kenji Miyazawa, the person this game revolves around, was a famous Japanese poet. He wasn't a poet. He wasn't famous until after he died. But oh, that's why he's getting sick, huh? The cat sleeping in stoves. But he was also an agriculturalist and focused on bringing scientific farming techniques to Japan. Stove cat is always being picked on by one of its coworkers, the calico cat. I got a little cat side quest here in addition to this cellist. Yeah, I really enjoy this game in that, you know, it's a story that you get to hear, and it's you know, sort of a cozy, before the concept of cozy games were around. All right, frogs, what do you know about cellists? Watermill on the outskirts of the village. Okay. Sing the Song of the Frogs for the music festival. Well, I want that one to win. I did one of my early streams was frog games in a frog onesie. Okay, so let's see. If I leave town, will be a location out there, or is it part of town? There we are, the watermill. Okay, let's see here. Mr. Gauch, the cello player, he's up ahead. He lives in the watermill. There's a chrysanthemum here. Should I take it? Yes. Okay. Hopefully I can cheer that someone up with a flower. Mr. Ghosh hasn't been practicing the cello all these days. Sounds like me. I practiced a little music yesterday. If you're looking for the watermill, just north for a while, okay? Looking for Kenji? I used to see him and Mr. Ghosh all the time, but I haven't seen him around lately. I heard the cuckoo bird that Mr. Ghosh used to practice with got sick. Cuckoo bird that he practiced with? Is it, well, I guess I'll find out what that means. Here's the cuckoo bird. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. It hurts. Uh-oh. Okay, so I bet what I have to do is hear this bird to help the cellist. Okay, so it looks like I see multiple chrysanthemums. Maybe they're going to be used to make some sort of bird medicine. Mr. Ghost's cello sounds terrible, but it feels quite lonely around here without things so quiet. Okay. Oh, here's a watermill. Mr. Ghost isn't here. Okay. And we got... I wonder if this is the calico cat that's bullying the stove cat. All the animals, like the mouse and the raccoon dog, stopped coming to visit. Mr. Ghost hasn't been the same ever since. Okay. I'm tired. It gets hard searching for medicinal herbs when you get to be my age. Tell me about it. I'm a mouse. My friend the cuckoo bird heard its throat squeak. Okay, so I'm gonna bet I need to talk to the stove cat who got sick. He's being bullied. And he'll give me a clue for how to help the cuckoo bird. Okay. Need medicine for sore throat, meow. Just a moment, please. Also make some medicine out of chrysanthemum, meow. Yeah. I do have that. I wonder if you're the person I need to give the medicine to. Okay, so I guess you're not the person to talk to. Maybe I give the chrysanthemum to the cuckoo bird? Well, we'll go check out what this band says, if anything, and then go talk to the cuckoo bird. The tail is kind of off. All right, cello. There you are. God damn it, I just can't play it right. I list my stream as 18 and up for extreme vulgarity, just so I can say fuck-a-doodle-doo whenever I want. Or have that cellist swearing there. You gotta have that in the game. Okay, so let's try. Okay, so I gotta find someone to make it into medicine, maybe. Let's see here. There's another chrysanthemum. I'm trying to think. There's the old lady who talked about it, but I don't know if anyone else makes medicine. All right, that was my guess. Let's see, I think I'll check and see if I can get that other chrysanthemum there because I'll probably have to help multiple people's sore throats. And by people, of course, I mean animals. Okay, can't pick it up. Caw, I'm better. I feel better. I'll go sing Do Re Mi for Mr. Ghost. Okay. So I wonder if I go check Mill first, or let's check there. Okay. I wonder if one of the stories will be with this cat here. Okay, I know that. I'll see if I can tell the cellist that his bird friend is better. Oh, they're not there. Okay. Oh, okay. So that was just a wild goose chase chasing them around. They do cute little things like change sort of the set of colors for different times of day and different seasons. Hey, he's got his friends. Baby Tanuki. I don't know anything about raccoon dog soup. The fall night passed by along with the timbre of Mr. Ghosh's cello. And today is the day of the Ihatovo Music Festival. Let's go see if I can see it. Well, I saved the Venusian band, but I'm still rooting for the frog band. Well, let's go see if I talk to the cat, if he knows what's going on. Oh. Well, you're the guy who's bullying him, I guess. Yes, but what do I do to trigger the start of that music festival? Is it find the cat? Okay, so he's got the cat, but where is it? Well, I'll look around here, maybe. You're not a stove cat. There he is. Let's see. I wonder if I can get more medicine. Let's try that. Up yet? Nope. Okay, well, let's see if I can go to the music festival now. Even though there's a sick cat to worry about. Okay. Mr. Ghosh's solo performance was impressive. All that practice paid off. I can guarantee this is the only place on Twitch that you get to see a 16-bit cello solo. Ghosh had finally been accepted by everyone as a cellist. I wish I got to see more of the festival. Still, Cat's always been nice to me before. Let's see. Well, check back at his home after I check in on this cat. Nope, not there. Uh-oh. Well, let's see if I can find medicine. Okay. I guess I'll check out the watermill first and then see if the old lady's there for medicine. I'm heading off on a trip now. Feel free to take everything I've left behind in a room. It's all yours. Thank you so much for your help. I bid you farewell until we meet again. Ghosh. Cloth-bound journal. Okay. That sunny day in fall, Mr. Ghost went on a sudden trip, taking the cello he loved to play. Where he'd gone is anybody's guess? Covered in snow. I like the winter. Oh, I hope Stovecat didn't die. Hey, he's back! I'll keep trying hard for the sake of my positively wonderful friends, Meow. I'll probably come back and get a screenshot of this. Actually, I'll take a picture with my phone right now. That's a good picture right there. There we go. Important cataloging. Alright, so I wonder how I improve his situation. Village of Foxes near the snow-covered village. Not many people say they've ever been there, though. Okay, well, at least I can talk to animals, so I might have some advantage there. Cold days like this bring back memories. Kenji took me to a snow-covered village. Found another journal? That's fantastic. You just need to get one more, and you'll have all 7. Hang in there, okay? By the way, Dr. Kubo is back in town. He should have some information to you. I think we should go see him. Okay, well, I'll find out where he is. Oh, I think he's at the school. Yeah, I mean, this is a great game to relax to some 16-bit music and see here at the 16-bit fall. Good, cozy game. Hey, you there! How have you been? Since things have finally calmed down over at the Volcanic Research Facility, I came back here as well. By the way, have you heard of the Galactic Railroad? What? You have? Oh, I see. Bit of research about the Galactic Railroad and one of the local myths here in Ihatovo. Doesn't sound interesting? What? You'd like to take a trip on the Galactic Railroad? Well, isn't that worth looking into? Come join me again if you'd like. I think I'll be able to tell you all about the fruits of my research. Okay. So I think each of these chapters in this game is one of the stories by this author. So this might be spoiling when it gets to that chapter about the Galactic Railroad. That means it might be spoiling the anime and vice versa. But, well, it's been around since 1985, and it'll still be worth a watch. Nothing about foxes out here yet. So I've got to find someone who knows the way to get to the fox village. You? Okay, so people haven't been there. I wonder if that's the clue. I should be talking to more animals. Let's see, what's at the cinema now? It's locked. Pure white snow piling up the snow-covered village as we speak. Okay. That's all you gotta say? Okay. I have. I want directions to get there. Oh, hey, that means I got the directions there now. Close place, snow-covered village. I wonder why. Been a while since I've seen a visitor from outside this village. The village of the foxes, I've heard it's near this village, but I've never been there before. I've only been to the village of foxes once. They were all very kind to me. I'm Shiru. The foxes in our village haven't tricked anybody. I'm Kenko. We're good friends with the foxes. I'm Shiru and Kenko's grandma. Kids say the foxes don't trick anybody. But the last fox in the game did trick people. I'm Shiru Kenko's little brother. We're good friends with Konbazuro. Okay. He had a big moral about him tricking people, and he died for it. Okay, let's see if I can find the exit to the foxes. 12 days are the best days to drink. That looks promising. Kanzaburo. I'm impressed that you're able to talk with me even as an adult. I show that maybe? So maybe he isn't the Fox Village, he just happens to be a fox that lives in this village. Okay. Talk to those kids again that are friends with the fox, see if they tell me anything else. If I can remember which house they live in. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go back to town, see if I can get any more clues on how to get to the Fox Village. Don't see any other options there, so. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I'll talk with that doctor and maybe see if he's got any new info. Alright, you don't know anything about the Fox Village. It is a mess, and I don't know how to fix it. check back with my friends here, and then I guess I'll go look around the snow-covered village some more. I think it's that Kanzaburo guy who'll tell me where to go since he is a fox, but he didn't seem to know anything there. Let's see, is there any way to go from there? Nope, that's my only option. Okay, so gotta figure it out in here. Around there? No. I already tried that, but okay. I might have to cheat again on the internet. We'll see. I'll do a quick walkthrough again here. All right, I'm gonna cheat. Normally, I don't cheat this often when I'm playing video games on my own, but to prevent the stream from getting too boring, we'll see if see here. Baby fox in the upper right area. Huh. Have I not seen that? Oh, I ate a dumpling that ended up being horse poop. This guy's a drunk. Ugh. There you go. I wonder if that's the foxes tricking people. Well, I guess I can just make him eat horse poop as often as I like. It's that kind of video game. So I wonder if that was the foxes tricking people there. Yes. Let's see, where's this baby fox in the upper right they were talking about? Down here. Let's see. Timon. House is near the entrance. Okay, so here's the entrance. Are you Timon here? No. No, I don't want to make you eat dumplings anymore. I think this one's shorter. This one's about not taking other people's recommendations, I guess. Let's see, if I leave here now... There we go. That'll advance the plot. Okay, here we go. I don't find the fox village yet. I go talk to the stove cat. I think I just had to talk to those people who were tricked and then leave the village. Oh, I hope you're okay, stove cat. jerk cats. Can't talk to anyone else here, I don't think. Well, I did. Okay, well, let's go back to the snow-covered village, since I don't think I can help Stovecat at all. Hopefully I'm not making any decisions that change things in this game. You know, you don't pay enough attention to Stovecat, he dies or something. Alright. Now let's look around here for Sirius. Here we go. I remember that. You ate horse poop. Yeah, let me out of here. You folks aren't going to advance the plot. You're just NPCs that say the same thing over and over. Okay. Well, I wonder if I'll be allowed in, since I can still talk to animals. I love that he actually said that his friend got tricked into eating horse shit. I think there's 9 chapters overall, so I might actually finish the game either, well, probably not tonight, since I usually only go till 8. But if it looks like, well, you know, maybe I could go later tonight and actually finish the game here. I don't have any rules on my stream per se. But I was trying to make it like a show, you know, with a set schedule and all. But we'll see how close. Or, maybe I'll just finish this chapter and see what time we're at here. Let's see, who can release the trap? The jerk down here, maybe? You're not jerks, you're old people. Oh, those kids will save the fox. Okay. Alright, well, if I helped the fox pup, maybe this Kanzaburo will let me into his village now. And I'll get to see a secret fox village. Okay. I get to go to the fox's winter assembly. And I think through the game you play through all the seasons too. Today, the winter assembly will be held at the village of the foxes. I decided to head out. Let's see if I just talk to that fox guy. Yeah, Fox Village! Everyone is up ahead at the school for the winter assembly. Fox School, huh? Here we go. Well, a fully grown human. Okay. Everyone listen, today there's one more visitor here with Shiro and Kanko. We prepared a special dumpling for this visitor to show him how we feel about him. We'd like him to eat it. Better not be horseshit. It wasn't horseshit. Look at those happy foxes. Reputation of hospital have forgotten, that is all. Okay. Ooh, Journal of the Wandering Rain. Made me long for a day when humans and animals might all live closer together in harmony. I left the snow-covered village behind, stomping my way back through the snow. Well, I think that's a perfect place to end it, and then I'll only have one chapter left. Well, yes, the poop thing did get settled. Should I complete this last chapter here? Might be a half hour or so. Let's do it. Let's complete this game, and then I won't have to do a shorter stream of it later. See what the closure of this game is. Find that Kenji Miyazawa, the character I've been searching for the whole game. Guess I go check on Stovecat here soon too. I have a letter from you for Kenji. I looked the letter had shown me. It said it as follows. Have you gathered my 7 journals? If you have them all, then please come to the place marked on the map that I've included with this letter. It may be hard for you to understand why, but you should be clear once you arrive. Okay, I got a map. I looked at the place marked on the map and decided to go there. Okay. What? You found the 7th journal? That's all of them, huh? But still, where could Kenji be? I'd like to see how happy he'll be when you show him all the journals. Huh? You know where Kenji is? Where? I show him on the map. Why there aren't any villages on this map? Well, whatever. Just go and show him the journals. I'll leave it up to you. Huh? You're going to meet with Kenji? If you're under him, tell him that everyone's waiting for him here. We're all itching to see him. Okay, let's check Stovecat and then also here in the human office. Oh, cat office is closed for good. It's that stupid lion Calico Cat's fault. It sure is winter, yeah? It's so cold. The Stovecat just up and disappeared. Maybe head back to the countryside? Okay. Well, let's go see if I can find this Kenji for real. I've got a map. Yeah, I'll be able to Wheel of the Afterlife. I'll be able to say I beat the game and know its story. Something written on a strange stone pillar. Shall I read it? Yes. This is the Wheel of the Afterlife. If you pray here while spinning the stone wheel, your wish will be granted. Whatever will be used here has been removed from the pillar, and it doesn't seem to be anywhere nearby. No Wheel of the Afterlife, huh? Window place was marked on the map, but I couldn't find Kenji there. Okay. heard of such a thing. Who would know about the Wheel of the Afterlife? I'll talk to my friends, and I'll talk to the poet, maybe. Any towns or villages on the map? That's odd. Okay. Couldn't find anything there. I had a feeling that would happen. You didn't get to see him, huh? You're locked. Okay, let's see if the doctor's been in the school yet. Okay, at least we can talk to him. Hey, you! I found out more about this Galactic Railroad. It's a lot of work, but I've covered a lot more than I thought I would. I was really eager to talk with you about everything. First thing I should say is the Galactic Railroad isn't a complete loop. It's a one-way track. According to the records, nobody who's boarded the Galactic Railroad has ever returned. You understand what it means to board the Galactic Railroad? Yes, it means you'll never come back. And it said you can't board the train here in the third dimension. I read something in an old book which told you a vehicle would pass through galaxies in a fourth dimension. Whoever rides the train is essentially gone. They will become part of a fourth dimension. We can confer this fourth dimension possesses a nature that is completely different from our own dimension. Deeper in the old archives of Ihatovo, I found something else written. There's only one way to reach the fourth dimension is spin the Wheel of the Afterlife, and according to this book, you must find the Wheel of the Afterlife. It's the path to another world. What? You found the Wheel of the Afterlife but there wasn't any wheel on it. I see. Well, that's troubling. What's next then? You're going to consult with Fazzello about it? He's good at putting things together. I know how to make that wheel. Okay. My friend who made the paper-mache elephant shoes. Wheel of the Afterlife? Who told you I could do that, Dr. Kubo? Sorry, I can't make it. I'm not good at carving sculptures. I don't have a clue what you're talking about. Folklore might be able to tell you more. Maybe the poet? Well, version of folklore. Hey, I was right. Okay. You ever tell you about the Wheel of the Afterlife? Sure, I'll tell you what I know. It's A local traditional ornament that dates way back is a tool used to communicate with one's ancestors. Some people also think it was used to open a passage to another world. When spinning the wheel held aloft by the pillar. I actually have one here with me. This wheel was taken from the pillar north of Ihatovo. The poet took out the wheel of the afterlife. So who was the poet that had the wheel? I told him about the situation. I see. You need this wheel to meet with Kenji, and you must give him his journals. If that's the case, then I suppose I have no choice. You may take it with you. And with that, the poet handed me the wheel of the afterlife. I obtained the wheel of the afterlife. Alright, let's go try putting that wheel on there then. And a magic wheel that you can spin and talk to people in the undead world. I like that. Okay. Prayed silently for the path of the fourth dimension to open. Okay. When I woke, I was in a town I had never seen before. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's you. It's been a while. How have you been? Seems you arrived before Kenji did. He should be here soon. Just give him some time, okay? Welcome to Galactic Station Hotel. Okay. Looks like no one's up there. Good evening. It's a beautiful night, isn't it? By the way, did you happen to find the journal I hid under the orchard grass? Yes. I told you there's something I wanted to give you. It's this journal with a note symbol. But I wasn't maybe able to do after what happened to me. I'm glad you were able to obtain it because I had intended to give it to you. So he must be in the afterlife. Because that was the fox that was killed by the god in the fight over the Willow Lady. I found myself here. What a strange town this is. Why is it so dark in this town? Why am I even here? There's no way to leave this town. I've looked all over and I can't find any way out. What sort of place is this? Hey, it's Gusco. It's been a while since I've seen you. I never expected we'd meet in a place like this, and I feel like it's been a very long time since we met. I fell unconscious after I got stampeded by those elephants. When I woke up, I was here. Yeah, you deserve to be here, though. I'm just delivering some letters. Ah, this place is a little gloomy, but there's rather relaxing here. What a strange feeling. Tomoe, did you find all the journals? Oh, you did. Now you need to meet Kenji, huh? Kenji, I got sick. I felt really bad, and then I finally was drifting off. When I came to, I was here. Hi, G. Ah, you're the one who. See, do I need shots? Does he say anything else? No, I've left his house. You really want to know? I just went from place to place living off the land. I ended up catching typhoid fever. I was a lot of pain. I thought I was done for until the pain suddenly went away. Next thing I know, I was here. Why am I here, you ask? I have no idea. I wonder if I have to talk to anyone else. Or. Okay, there's an abandoned train station. Maybe I have to talk to the people some more. Okay, I'll make sure I complete each person's conversation instead of just saying hello. Yeah, okay. So I got what he said. Oh, okay, so that's all you're gonna say. But I do love his character sprite. Okay, you don't have anything else to say. Oh, did I not? Yeah, I talked to this person before. Yeah. Okay. So I got his whole dialogue. All the elephant siblings. Okay. Do I still have my journals? Yep. Okay. And my map. Okay. So this is the kid who got bullied and had his tree killed, and I saved him, and then he had a full forest. Okay. Is that all the people here for real? Alright, into here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see if that is enough talking. I don't have a lot of options where I can move around here, so hopefully I did everything I need to. Kenji, I finally get to meet him! The plot of the game! You come a long way. Nice to meet you. I'm Kenji Miyazawa. Yes, him, Kenji Miyazawa, the man who wrote the 7 journals standing right in front of me. I finally got to meet him. So you collected all the journals? Is that so? You've brought all 7 journals here with you? Well done. I handed the 7 journals to Kenji. This is quite a mysterious place, isn't it? The city doesn't exist anywhere in the world. It exists in a rift between the world that you know and another world you do not. The people here? They are here to board the Galactic Railroad, which will take them to the place where they must go. I must also take my place in the Galactic Railroad as well. It's time to go. Galactic Station. Trains departing Galactic Railroad shortly. Do I have a ticket? Let's see. Okay. Oh, I did have a ticket in my pocket. Okay. Oh, well then. Yes, I'll get the ticket. This is... Station attendant looks nervous. Go ahead. You're free to go through. Look at that. This is the train on the Galactic Railroad. I'm boarding this train to meet with someone. I'd like to ask you a few questions before I go. Is there anyone you'd like to meet? Someone you'd be unable to meet? Sure. I'd love to go in a world that's never been seen before. Let's go then. I'm betting that something amazing lies in store for us up ahead. We're finally about to go somewhere, huh? Where's this train going? My ticket says I'm headed for the Southern Cross. What sort of place is it? Why do I have to go there? Can you explain this to me? This train is so mysterious, isn't it? Before we stop at the Southern Cross, do you think there'll be time to walk around Albero? I'll head on the Galactic Railroad for the farthest reaches of the stars. I'll be able to gaze out at the stars without any telescope at all. Going to the world that's nobody ever seen before, huh? Haiji's a strange guy, isn't he? He's decided to stay in that town. I'm off to the Cygnus station and head to the Pliocene beach. Oh no, I forgot my canteen and my sketchbook, but it doesn't matter. I'm heading to Cygnus Station, where I'll be able to see the Swan of the Stars. I love that constellation. Round trip to Galactic Railroad is going as far as we can. With Kenji 7 Journals, that special ticket of yours, we can go anywhere here in the 4th dimension. What awaits us at the end of the Galactic Railroad? I suppose we'll find out together. The Galactic Railroad train sounded its whistle and lifted up into the sky. Look at that image. I held my breath as I gazed out the window. I knew at that moment the feeling of soaring straight through outer space. Cast members. Amoy, Professor Ursus Spalius the Fox. There's different characters there. The Cairo Brigade Leader, the Tree Frogs, the Queen of the Ants. Kenji and Haiji. The God of the Earth, the Fox, the Birch Tree. Bud, Nelly, and Dr. Kumo. Mr. Ozbel, the White Elephant. Mr. Goosh, the Calico Cat, the Cuckoo Bird. Shuru, Kanko, Kanzaburo, and the others. The stories of Ihatovo. So, I think what it was that he was dead, and they needed a way to sort of get him to cope with that idea. And so they had him go on the quest for the 7 journals and see sort of a perspective on life, and then also learn about death. Because all the people that you see on the Galactic Railroad were people who died in the story. Yeah, that Tsukasa Tawada does a ton of Nintendo games. Well, I guess I'll relax through the credits here, get the ultimate coziness of all the music here. And a really unique Super Famicom game. Oh yeah, you missed the first half. I do have the video either here or on YouTube if you did want to see that, just for those little interesting stories, but it is 2 hours. Yeah, I wonder what other games this Hecht company made. Well, thank you for watching me play the stories of Ihatovo, And next week I'm going to do DK Jungle Beat, which is of course like Donkey Kong Country, but played with a drum. So everyone have a good night.